All right, so first up, I've got a lot of 8 pretty ladies, early 1900s postcards. Some are written on, some aren't. So here's our first lady. She's not written on. She's blank there on the back, but she is gorgeous. Look at her face. And she's in really good condition. This one here is copyrighted 1909, so she's a first lady. We'll put her over there. And my second beauty, here she is. I love that she's like longingly reading a letter, like, oh, thank you for sending me a letter. The Lindsay Girl, copyright 1906. This one was postmarked in 1908. There it is up there in the corner. And it's got a little bit of a wear here up on the top. And like some, I don't know, some postal worker went postal with the stamping here. But all very nicely written on. I'll let you read the story when you get it. It was going to Oklahoma. Everyone can break out a song now. So there's the second lady. Third lady, an embossed. She's lovely as well. This one right here, this one is written on. This one is postmarked 1911. So she's my third lady. And then we've got this lovely person right here. Her first party. Oh, look, she even got like a little dimple. She's so sweet. So this one's in pretty good shape there with the corners. And this guy here, written on and postmarked 1909. So there's that lady. So we'll plunk her there. Then we've got this lovely black, look at it. I think she's actually worried about the bird because she has all these feathers in her hat. She's worried the bird might do something naughty. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see. There we go on the bottom of that one. This one not written on. I don't think it has a copyright on it. No, I don't see one. Okay, don't see one on that one. So there's that guy. There's that lady. Then Are You For Sale? I loved this. Are You For Sale? 1907 copyright. Look, she got a little cupid on a boat, and it's got this on the sale. It's just really kind of funny. It made me giggle. It made me giggle. This one is written on as well and postmarked in 1908. So then we've got that one. Keep them all together there. Keep them all together. And this one does have a little bit. Somebody took a nibble. There was a little paper bug. Somebody took a nibble out of this one here. So let's see. That is a copyright, but I can't get my camera to focus, and it doesn't say a date, so that's all right. So isn't she lovely with her little umbrella there? This one was not postmarked, but it was glued onto a scrapbook. And this last lady, she has a little bite too. So this is a Gwendolyn Pates. This one is blonde hair, brown eyes. That's what it says down there at the bottom there. So there is Miss Gwendolyn Pates. I guess she was an actress. So this is not written on either. Give you a good look there. Like I said, that's the corner there. What does it say down here? Path player. All right, so maybe she was an actress. So a lot of 8 pretty lady postcards. Next up, I have this beauteous Mikasa dresser tray there. Hello! Mikasa dresser tray with gold roses painted on the handles. Super pretty, and we've got little tiny buds that are up on the top and, whoops, the bottom. Those are a little offset. And then the handle on this side there. It's a really pretty oval tray. I've taken a couple pictures on Instagram with different little tidbits put on this, and it comes out, it's just really, really pretty. So this is the next baby up for sale, Mikasa dresser tray. Next up, we got a little vintage purse here. So this has like these flat beaded sequins. They're matte, but they do give off just enough of texture. I love the texture of this purse. Vintage 1960s purse. It has a little mirror there. It does open up. There is a little pocket in here. Another little pocket here. So you get a couple of pockets. And the opening, it is a Lumiere. I'm probably massacring that. But here is the label inside there. There we go. Does button close and the back, pleated back. And it does come with a nice size strap. You could use this as an over the crossbody. It does work that way. I probably wouldn't, but it does work that way. So this is the next item up for offer. Stick in the vein of purses. We'll get my purses out of the way. This is my glitter purse. This, I don't know, to me this has a bit of an 80s vibe, but it's probably a 60s piece. It has a really cute little snake chain wristlet here. It has the little clasp purse closer. And this is just that's a little sticker residue. I'm not fighting to get that off with some undo. I'm afraid of ruining it. It has a black satin lining inside. It's got the hinged metal on either side of the bag here. Really great for those fancy nights out, because we all need a fancy night out. I have one that I kept that I use when we go to like the casino or we go out to eat somewhere fancy. It's black, of course, and it's a beautiful little clutch. This will slip inside, so it can be a clutch. It doesn't have to be a wristlet. And this is the next item up for offer, my glitter purse. Okay, Mia's gonna model the next piece. This is Mia, everyone. She has all these random thoughts and words that are all over her face, like stuff that goes through a woman's head. So I kind of thought she was fun. She was a little art project I did. Mia's not for sale this time around, but if you're really interested in Mia, leave a message in the comments below. We'll talk. So what's up for sale is this vintage Betmar hat, and I wanted to show her off on Mia so you can see the veil piece. Okay, so we have a veil. I'm going to pop on my lights for this. There we go. We've got the faux, I don't know, this could be real fur. It kind of feels like real fur here. It doesn't say, but there is the, try to get that focused in there. Oh, it's not going to. Betmar, it does have a comb here on the top for the veil to attach to your head. I kind of like her. It makes her look really funky. So the Betmar hat is up next for auction, for sale. Okay, so next up, I've got my little hula girl doll. Isn't she sweet? Look at that little face. So she's got little blue eyes, and I think that's a toothy smile. She's got a little tube top, little polka dot tube top. Her arms do articulate. They do move, and we've got a little grass skirt. She has the remnants here of a sticker down there. It's styled by... She is a Japan piece, and I'm laying her down. She does have pretty long blue-black hair. I'm laying down. She does sit up, but on my little fuzzy here, she wants to kind of weeble-wobble around. So if you're interested in my little hula doll, there, I turned the lights off. In my little hula doll, she is up next. Okay, next up I have this very classy and swanky at the same time. Doesn't happen always, but it does happen sometimes. Art Deco mirror. So we got black enamel here on the back. We've got the little silver toned diamond here in the center, and I love just all this little silver detailing all the way around. It does still have its mirror. Get ready for a little weird shot. There we go. It is silvered, shows some age. So this is a 20s mirror. Really pretty piece. And if you're interested, this baby's up next. Okay, next up I have this beautiful Holland mold Madonna bust. It's in a very pale blue. She has, ooh, wrong side, super, super serene face. I love that face. It is, there's this little Holland mold stamp down there, and PD did a very good job. So this is the next item up for offer. Okay, next up I have my flower cart ladies. So we've got the brunette here and the blonde here. I'd like to keep them together. They have little flowers all in their cart, and all these flowers are in perfecto condition. One of them has little nubby feet on the bottom. Felt, thank you very much. The other one does not, but this one has the remnants of an old sticker. I really can't read it. It is so faded. So the brunette is also, all her little flowers are in great condition. So these lovely ladies, I think they'd make fabulous bookends or up on a big shelf. But they are up next because they're fabulous and lovely. Next up, I have this beautiful pewter box. So it's got hearts and roses embossed on the fronts. It has, I don't know, that almost looks like a scarab beetle guy there. The little feet, they go all the way around the edges there. It is made in Japan. That's what this says right there. It says Japan. And when you open it up, do I have it right ways? Yeah. You got little red velvet on the inside and a little lid embossed on the outside there. Really good shape. It's a small baby. It's about 3 inches or so. And this is the next item, my pewter box. That did not sound right. Okay, next up I have this ceramic lipstick holder. It has a yellow rose on the front. No chippy chips, but does need to get cleaned. I'll clean it before I send it to y'all. 3 little holders for the lipstick bit. I feel like something went in here, but I think it'd be fun to add it your own detail. You can put one of those little picture holders, maybe filter one of those up in there. I think that would be kind of cute because I do feel like I'm missing something up there. But really sweet little pink, yellow, and green piece. It is a Japan piece. There's a sticker right there. And if you're interested in this little baby, it's the one up next. Okay, so closed this bracelet is, or open, 7.5 inches. So we have this pearlized pink and gray, almost cat's eye looking gold tone scarab style bracelet. It is really lovely on, just a little too pastel-y for my taste there. It does have the lobster, box clasp closed there. Oh, we do have a stamp on there. What do we say? Oh, Sarahco. So this is Sarah Coventry. Oh, very nice. Look at that. I learned something. Didn't realize it said that. So Sarah Coventry, scarab style, move that out of the way, bracelet in the pinks and grays. And this is the next one up for sale. So sticking in style there with our lovely ladies. This is 5 sisters. These are the Cutler sisters. And aren't they glorious? Look, we almost got them all looking at the camera. This one here, she's just doing her own thing. So, you know, she's the rebel of the group, right? The dresses on these ladies is absolutely gorgeous. And I really hope that this dad had at least one son to kind of balance the level out. Now, I know they are the Cutler sisters, because look at that. We've got Mary, Sarah, Miriam, Eliza, and Harriet. And I'm hoping they're in order here. But there we go. 1800s, early 1900s. I'm thinking more late 1800s on this piece. And if you would like to adopt the Cutler sisters, they're up next. We had the Cutler sisters. Now we have the sisters on the stoop. All right, so we have she's so pretty. Like, she's model-esque pretty. She is giving me face. Oh, look at every inch of her. She's like modeling every tiny little inch of her. And then we've got the other sister on this end here. Isn't she lovely as well? I like her dress. I think those are polka dots or diamonds. I don't know, kind of hard to tell. She's not showing off her shoes though. And then we have the little one in the center. She looks to be disabled, I will say that. It is a little bit of a overexposed photo, but I loved the little grouping of the three of them. So these are my girls on a stoop. Next up, I have my three well-dressed ladies. Now, two of these ladies are the same lady in the rockin' the same dress. And let me tell you, she had to sit for these in the multiple poses. They were well off because just a family getting one photo was really expensive back in the day. But look at the size of that dress. It is bigger than she is. Like right here, now you get a nice little view of it standing up. That dress is bigger than she is. It has I don't know, she has like a Mary Todd Lincoln feel because she's so teeny. This lady, she's a little different. I love her dress too, though. Pretty sleeves and buttons on this dress. So these are antique CDV cards. These would be from the 1860s. So these would have been used as like calling cards. So these three well-dressed ladies, they're the next item up for sale. Going to continue celebrating ladies in beauty in all shapes, sizes, and forms. And I love this one. The frame on this is in really great condition. You can see down here, all the corners are perfect. There's a really pretty embossed oval frame for the photo itself of our lovely lady. She looks like a scientist. She reminds me of Madame Curie is who she reminds me of. And I think she's a very intelligent lady. You can tell it's in her. It's in the eyes. Like, look at those eyes. It's in the eyes. She's a smarty pants. So she is one of my bigger cabinet cards. She is 5 by 7. So she is a 5 by 7 cabinet card. If you have one of those old frames, she'd be great hanging up on your gallery wall. And she's up next. Next up, I have this gold tone Aurora Borealis with carved roses brooch. It is a wreath style brooch. My dog's going to bark in like 5 seconds. All right. Sorry about that. I can see out my window. There's a gentleman coming to my door. So Aurora Borealis stones. Look at how nicely these little roses are carved out. Gold tone, wreath style, not stamped. But holy moly, that pin is really sticking out there, isn't it? So, if you're interested in this little baby, this cute little baby gem, this would be pretty in the wintertime and pretty in the summertime, both. I think it'd make a pretty scarf brooch. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. And this is the next cutie up for offer. Next up, I have this gold tone Aurora Borealis with carved roses brooch. It is a wreath style brooch. My dog's going to bark in like 5 seconds. All right. Sorry about that. I can see out my window. There's a gentleman coming to my door. So Aurora Borealis stones. Look at how nicely these little roses are carved out. Gold tone, wreath style, not stamped. But holy moly, that pin is really sticking out there, isn't it? So, if you're interested in this little baby, this cute little baby gem, this would be pretty in the wintertime and pretty in the summertime, both. I think it'd make a pretty scarf brooch. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. And this is the next cutie up for offer. Okay, I finally got the dogs settled. They might have another bark or two up their sleeve. You never know. So up next, I've got this beautiful. This is a shower. And yes, it's going to be a glower, so wait for it. This is an enameled brooch. We have the pink rhinestone there in the center and these turquoisey aqua blue stones there on the outside. This is an older deco style brooch. You can see we just have the C clasp there on a bit of an angle. I'm going to guess this one here to be from like the 20s or the 30s. I'm going to hope to get the little stones to glow. It's really bright out right now, so they might not glow, but they do give a nice little titchy glow there under the UV light. It's just, I don't know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I love this one. So let's see, this guy measures, I'll bring in my handy-dandy ruler. This guy's about an inch, a little bit more than an inch big. I have lots of small birches today, but a gorgeous piece. And if you're interested in this one, it's up next. All right, this is the next little pretty. I cannot figure this one out. I want to say it's an iris, or it's some kind of bug, or it's just some kind of real, like, abstract looking piece, but it's silver tone, black enamel in there. It does have the C style rollover clasp, quite a bit of pinnage sticking out there. So when I send you guys these, please be careful. This is another teeny baby, just so you can see how big it is. Once again, under an inch. So this is the next little beaut up for offer. Next up, I have this little JJ brooch. It is a little gold tone cat chasing a butterfly, and this does have a little spring attached to the butterfly. It does move. The J and J is right there on its little paw. We do have the C style clasp, a little bit of pin stickage there. This guy here is in really good shape. Okay, come on camera, free focus. There we go. So we're going, just about 3 inches on this guy. He's a little bit bigger because he's nice and long. And this little cutie is coming up next. This quartet definitely had some fun out on the town together with each other. Look at, once again, we got the rebel with the light coat right there. And these ladies are all in the darker coats. This is a tin type photo with its original paper frame. Now I will say this, on the back we have a tear here in the paper frame, but the photo itself is in fabulous condition. These ladies look like they're ready for a good time. They're kind of smiling. They're doing the little half smiles there, keeping it all together. I mean, they could be sisters. They kind of look alike, right? But if you're interested in the tin type, next item up. Holding on to this little set for a while. I know it's missing a piece. So this is genuine abalone. So I know this piece right here with the hook on it would have been for buttons on the dresses of the ladies, the Victorian style ladies and the Edwardian ladies, and maybe even some of their shoes, although it looks a little short for a shoe one. The handle is a genuine abalone on both sides there. This piece right here, this one I'm not sure of. I'm going to be honest. This little piece I'm not sure of either. It's kind of got a pointy little thing. Yeah, I'm a little stumped on this one. But once again, a genuine abalone. I think this would have been a lady's gifted like dresser set. And like I said, there would have been another piece that would have been up here. It does have its guaranteed genuine abalone little sticker there. It looks like Deleuze was the maker, and I want to say that says England underneath, but it's really hard to make out. So it comes on its original little felt and board set. And if you're interested in this, just because it's a novelty piece, it's the next item up.